Good afternoon on what is a grey, overcast and chilly day. It is Friday the 11th of February, back in the Reading Nook with another parcel. I've already been into this one, and of course I've got a nice hot cup of tea. Okay, so what have I pulled out here so far? Gathorn or Gathock's Vertical Slum, Sally Peterson's Post-Apocalyptic, Talislanta, the Savage Land, which is basically the new starting point for the game. The Umerican Survival Guide, a supplement for a post-apocalyptic setting for Dungeon Crawl Classics. And then a scenario, there's a scenario for it, which is Damn Tasty, which is a character funnel for it, for the Umerican Survival Guide setting. And the next thing is Killer of Giants, another adventure for the Umerican Survival Guide. Okay, an Umerican Survival Guide adventure for 3+ level characters. So it's an adventure for this, but it is not a funnel like this. Okay, and a funnel essentially is where you have each player takes control of 4 0-level characters and attempts to survive them sufficiently long enough to get to first level. And this I said is 4 level plus 3 characters. It's a free-for-all point crawl. The protections surrounding an ancient military base home to the fabled Killer of Giants are down. The denizens of America are flocked to the base to grab what they can and establish dominance over this post-apocalyptic treasure trove. Why let everyone else have the fun? Your party of daring adventurers will discover dozens of detailed encounters to test and kill the most hardy adventurer. Several new creature types, including, but not definitely limited to, the Sly Volps, or Volpes, Scaled Sailmen, Dreaded Soil Seers, Deadly Trihydra, Vicious Skyrahana, and Scarifying Shockroach. Tech, and more tech, from Cheesy Whizzer, Fake Cheesy Spray, to the Killer of Giants. Now, the Cheesy Whizzer Fake Cheese Spray we have been promised when we go to Gen Con this year, so that's going to be something I'm looking forward to. To the Killer of Giants, and just about everything in between, or at least a representative sample. Killer of Giants is usable in your existing campaign or as a jumping off point for any number of long-term campaigns. It's an incubator of ideas for longer story arcs, some assembly required. This product is compatible with the Dungeon Crawl Classics role-playing game. It's published by Crawling Under a Broken Moon and Shield of Faith Studios. So it works well with Dungeon Crawl Classics, which is Goodman Games' fantasy role-playing game, retro clone, sort of based on Dungeons and Dragons, but drawing much more from Appendix N. And with some effort, this would work for Mutant Crawl Classics because it's the same genre. So inside we have a table of contents with quite a ropey bit of artwork there. Well, okay, it's serviceable, but it's not great. And we're getting to describing the base, fairly uninteresting sort of like organisation itself. So you've got living quarters, commissary, gymnasium, recreation centre, armoury, communications array, transportation, and so on, base exchange, and here we have the descriptions of the particular locations of the towers inside. The base woods and the blue lake. So quite plain and simple we have here, occasional bit of artwork, but it's easy to read, and they're using sort of like faint, the basically faint sort of like grey backgrounds there to differentiate between the texts. So we've got a base pool and a description of the commissary there, and that's in more detail. It's actual own location for the player characters to explore and loot. And the gymnasium, give them a chance to get a bit of a workout, and there's lots of things there to be found. and that too is given its own location description. There's nice clear cartography here on each of these locations that they're really easy to read. Here we've got the base exchange, whether that's a BX for your or a PX, depending upon which arm of the military the base belonged to, because it does differ. As my ex-USF Air Force friend commented upon the PX poker night scenario, should have been BX, I believe. And again, we've got presumably some kind of encounter, or even perhaps an idol there. Yes, that's Boss Fagnar, mutated elephant, reminiscent of Chanafur, the Mythos elephantine creation. We get into the dog kennel, not much to find there, but you've got the armoury, which is where everyone wants to go because that's where all the good stuff is. Probably isn't there because it doesn't give it much detail, whereas transportation you have a complete map of the gear, including vehicles, including basically some kind of hover vehicle there. I'm sure your player characters are going to want to get away with that because they always do. And outside we've got a crash site, so this is a base where there's secret tech, obviously created by the Greys or the Greens, the little grey men or the little green men, depending upon who they encountered. So there's the crash site. So we've got UFOs from the past site and from the past there, and probably alien encounters at the crash saucer. There the player characters are getting a bit closer, ever more dangerous. And presumably there's been one of these little guys in suspended animation all that time, and he's ready to jump out and take on the player characters. Here we have the Killer of Giants. We don't know what that is, but it involves some kind of platform, some kind of great technical device, and we've got quite a detailed map there. So there's 3 tombs of the Killer Giants. So actually, I'm presuming what they are. These are missile sites. These are missiles, silos for the player characters to explore. And very, very American in the sense that sort of like of having these silo bases ready to explore by the player characters. And this is a really kind of nice little map there. And this site could easily be adapted to, say, if you didn't want to run it under this, you could do it under Classics, and that map would slot right in. And we have the unknowing folks of the Umerican of the far future investigating, a remnant of the past, not knowing what they're touching, where it might go. Get more decent. There's lots of decent artwork in here actually. And then we have Wandering Monsters and Road Ahead and After the Adventure. This is a decent little adventure, I think. You've got a definite area to explore for the player characters, and scavenge and fight off the denizens, and discover secrets of the past, which perhaps they would probably rather not know. And it's all behind this really fun, nice cover, which you've got all these anthropomorphic rabbits, mutant rabbits, which echo the hoops of Gamma World, with their strange ability to turn metal into rubber. Didn't stop them arming themselves with guns in the meantime. So yeah, Killer of Giants, an American survival guide adventure. And that's, so published by Crawling Under a Broken Moon and Shield and Faith Studios. Well, I hope you enjoyed that unboxing in the Nook. If you did, then please do click on the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, where you will see me out here with a box a book or game which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, or of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do hit the subscribe button. Once again, thanks for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I'll be back again soon with another one in the near future. Bye for now.